And one day we were just talking, waiting for the children to come out, and I heard someone talking about Plexus, and Jamie was there, and Jamie started explaining what Plexus was, and I had never heard of it. Plexus, what's Plexus? So finally, she invited me to come to this meeting, this opportunity meeting, and so I said, well, sure, why not? I didn't have anything else to do, so I came on over and I listened to the presentation. Joey was here. I knew Joey, and he told me his testimony, and I was just floored. Wow, what a really interesting story. What it had done for him. It helped him lose so much weight, and also it helped him address a lot of medical things that were going on in his life. And I thought, well, if a product can do that much for him, what could it do for me? I don't have those kind of issues. I'm not overly, don't have a struggle with my weight per se. So I was thinking, I just need something to give me an edge, something to get me to where I wanted to be. Now, when I got out of the police academy, I was a police officer. When I got out of the police academy, I weighed 185 pounds. Now, from that moment on, I continued to grow in size. I try to tell my wife it's all muscle, but my wife is like, all muscle cannot be here. So I'm like, okay. And sure enough, when we married, I was 205. And I have never been able to get below 205 since then. And I've run, and I go to the gym, and I would diet, and I would take out that one soda a day. I'm just kidding. It was all the sodas in the day. I did everything that I knew what to do, right? And I did the Atkins diet, and I did all the other types of diet, and I did the cleanses, and it just really wasn't getting me to where I wanted to be. And I was still exercising and whatnot. And I started noticing something else that was interesting in my own self-diagnostics in the HEB blood test in the arm. Who goes to the HEB blood test when no one's looking, and you've got the Q-tip, and then the Q-tips, and you're like, oh, let's see how my blood pressure is, right? So sure enough, I went there and I was noticing that my blood pressure was going up as well. And that's just unusual, and I didn't feel tired, lethargic, or anything like that, nor did I feel overly pressured. So I knew that something had to change. So I thought, well, let's see what Plexus can do. So I went ahead and signed up that time, and I started taking Plexus at the beginning of December. And in the beginning of December, which was last year, up until last week, I started measuring my weight. And I noticed something miraculous. It didn't happen the first day. I know you're thinking, man, I'm going to get some Plexus. Next week, I'm going to be down like this. No, it's not going to work that way. No. And you actually have to work. You have to work at it. You can't just watch TV all day long and take Plexus. But it does definitely help you. And I started noticing right around week 3, I started noticing that the numbers started to go down from that 218, and I would always fluctuate between 218 and 220 to 217, and then it went back to 218, but then down to 215, and then back and down, up and down, up and down, and it started getting smaller and smaller. Until guess what? Saturday last week, I took my camera into the Villa Sport dressing room, and all the guys were like, what are you doing with that? And so I was taking pictures of the weight scale because I had lost enough weight to be 199. I had never been 199 in a long time. So excited. And so I thought, man, this is great. And I've been telling, so I posted that right away on Facebook, and we talk about, and I don't know if you've listened to Jamie's post or Emily's post and Melanie's post, but we talk about how to use Facebook in presenting the testimony. But you know what? And the best testimony on Facebook is your own testimony. Because you can bring other people's testimony, but they don't know Amy, they don't know Brandy, they don't know all these other people, and it's great. They were like this, now they're like this. That's awesome, that's great. But they do know you, and they've seen you like this, and now they see you like this. Or they see you like this, and now they see you like this. And because that's also part of it, right? It's not just the weight, it's also a lot of focus, it's a lot of clarity. One of the things that my wife tells me is, your face is cleared up. Now, obviously, I did not know my face was extremely ugly. And my wife was like, now your face looks nice. I'm like, thank you. I really appreciate it. And strangely enough, when I posted this this testimony, I had people come out of the woodwork saying, wow, this is impressive, this is impressive, this is impressive. And I had experienced a lot of action on Facebook before when I posted with my wife or with my daughter and something like that. But on this one, I had 47 different likes and people that had never spoken to in a long time, and also asked me on the back end, send me a private message. So this Plexus, what's it all about? And what do I do? And how do I get some? So of course, that's definitely wow. I continued the follow-up. Now, if you're interested in Plexus right now, I totally suggest you to talk to the person who brought you here, because it is a great opportunity. Plexus is a great company. The Slim is a great product to get you going to where you want to go on your health. Now, and it is such an easy product also to present to other people, because the thing is, when people see the difference in you, they're going to want to know what happened. So I went over to Chipotle, and this was yesterday, and I was going to the Chipotle aisle, and I asked for my regular double chicken, and the lady goes, "Mr. Gabriel, you are thinner today."